Welcome to Brant B Guitar. Today we're going to be doing a music theory lesson with chords and finding them within different keys. So let's get right into it. Starting with the music theory, we're going to have to learn the C major scale. We're going to extend it. This is what it looks like. So here's C. The notes are C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. And then it repeats D, E, F, G, A, B, C. But we're just going to extend it to here. So remember to get a major scale. If you think of it going up at one string at a time, it's going up a whole step, which is 2 frets, another whole step, a half step, a whole step, a whole step, whole step, half. And that equals C, because this is a C note. Middle finger on the 3rd fret of the A, pinky on the 5th fret of the A, index on the 2nd fret of the D, middle finger on the 3rd of the D, pinky on the 5th of the D, index on the 2nd of the G, ring finger on the 4th of the G, pinky on the 5th of the G, middle finger on the 3rd of the B, pinky on the 5th of the B, index finger on the 1st of the high E, middle finger on the 3rd of that same string, pinky on the 5th of that same string. Okay, so here's how music theory begins. We have these first notes, first few notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. If we were to number these, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 8 being the same. So the formula is for the first chord in the key of C is C major. To make that chord, you take the notes 1, 3, and 5. So here's 1, 2, we skip 2, 1, 3, 5. Those notes equal C major, C, E, G. Any C major chord anywhere in the universe is made up of C, E, and G. So if we play the C major chord, that's a C, that's an E, that's a G, that's a C and an E. So notes will just be repeated. It just depends on what shape you're playing the chord in. This is great for learning theory, so then you can start to create C major shapes in other positions. So C major, ring finger on the 3rd of the A, middle finger on the 2nd. Holy shit. C major is ring finger on the 3rd of the A, middle finger on the 2nd of the D, G string's open, index finger on the 1st of the B, high E's open. Okay, to get the next chord, you're going to go 2, 4, 6. That equals D, F, A. So the second chord is a D minor chord. I use my pinky. Most people use the ring. This is D minor. D is open, middle finger on the 2nd of the G, ring finger on the 3rd of the B, index on the 1st of the high E. There's your D minor. The next chord is going to be E minor. It's made up of the 3, 5, and 7th degrees, which equal E, G, B. So that's called the E minor chord. All you do is put the middle on the 2nd of the A, ring finger on the 2nd of the D. All 6 strings, and if we go through those notes, here's an E, here's a B, another E, a G, B, and E. E minor. Next chord is going to equal, if we go to the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 6, 8. F, A, C, F major. Now to play an F major, you bar the index finger on the high E and the B, middle finger hooks over to the 2nd of the G, ring finger on the 3rd of the D. Okay, so if we go through those notes, F, A, C, F. F, A, C. Next chord's going to be G major, and it's going to consist of 5, 7, 2. This is the 2, moved up an octave, that's also the 2. So we have 5, 7, 2, G, B, D, a G chord. All G chords are made up of the notes G, B, and D. if we go through the G chord notes, G, B, D, G, B, G. Middle finger's on the third of the low E, index is on the second of the A, ring is on the third of the high E. All 6 strings, that's the G chord. A minor, it's the next chord, is going to be 6, 8, 3. Here's the 6, A, 8 or 1 is C, and the 3, also what 1, 2, 3 here, moved up an octave, is the E. A, C, E. For these notes that are up an octave, you can add 7 to the prior number. So meaning it's 6, 8, 3, you could think of it as 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that'll get you the note. Same thing, same notes, E. A, C, E equals A minor. Okay, if we go through the notes, let's go over the fingering first. Open A string, middle on the second of the D, ring on the second of the G, index on the first of the B, high E is open. We have A, E, A, C, E. A minor. The last one is going to be 7, 2, 4, or 7, 2, 11. 7, the number 2, and 11. So here's 7. Now 2 also, it could be the D. If we add 7 to that, it's the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now we also have the F, which is also the 4th. 2, 3, 4. So your notes are going to be B, D, F. That chord is called B diminished. Here's how we're going to play it. Fake out, we're actually going to play it like this. So you have, there's your B, index finger on the second of the A, middle finger, which is the F, on the third of the D. The B is going to be on the fourth of the G. Ring finger on the third of the B, and that's your D. So now the quality of chords that you have are C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished. Oop, I'm sorry. I played that wrong. B diminished, and then C. So what I'd recommend is, if a song is in the key of C major, usually you can tell what key a song is in by what the first chord is. 90% of music is going to work this way. So these are the chords that are used within the key and work within a key. So what I'd recommend practicing is playing the chords up and down. So something like this: C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B diminished, and C. So now, if we were to do the same exact thing, let's take the same approach and try it in another key, the key of G. So if we take that same shape that you just did in the C major scale, but you apply it on the 10th fret, it's going to look like this. Okay, so that's G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. That's kind of the octave, and then the notes just repeat. So if we did that and we take the 1, 3, 5 in the key of G, we're going to have this. Okay, so those notes are going to be G, B, D. And again, you did this before in the key of C. G major is the starting chord. We start on the 2nd degree on the 12th fret of the A. We're looking for 2, 4, 6. So you already did this chord. It's just in a different set of, in the G. It's falling within the 2nd chord. This is A minor. A, C, E. And you did this shape. Okay, so the 3rd chord is where it gets a little bit different. We're going to have the 3, 5, and 7. This is B minor. B, D, F sharp. Let's try that again. 3, 5, 7. Here's your 3, which is the B. 5 is the D. 7 is F sharp. Here's B minor. Barring the index finger on the 2nd fret, 5 strings across, starting on the A string. Ring finger comes on the 4th of the D, pinky on the 4th of the G, middle on the 3rd of the B. Okay, the next chord is going to be a 4th, 6th, and 8th degree. So that's going to consist of G, A, B, starting on C. The 6th is E. The 8th is G. This is going to be C major. C, E, G. And you already know that shape. Okay, the 5th chord is going to be D major, and it's going to go 5, 7, 2, or you can think of the 2 as the 9. See, there's the 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Those are the same notes. Okay, so we have a D major. It's going to be made up of D, F sharp, and A. So let's find the 5th. Here's the 5th, D. Whoops. Here's the 5th, D. Here's the 7th, F sharp, and here's A. Here's D major. So what's going to happen is D is open, index on the 2nd of the G, ring on the 3rd of the B, middle finger on the 2nd of the high E. There's your D major. D, A, D, F sharp. Okay, the next chord is going to be, well, we're going to find out. 6, 8, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 is E. 8 is G. And your 3, 1, 2, 3, is a B. E, G, B. E minor. You also did this shape. It's the 6th degree. 2 more chords to go, or excuse me, 1 more chord to go, which is going to be F sharp diminished. So that's going to be 7, 2, 4. So you have your F sharp, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 or 9. The 2 is the A. Here would be the 9th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so you have F sharp, A, and then the 4th, 7, 2, 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is going to be your C. That's also would be the 11th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. F sharp diminished is F sharp, A, and then the C. So theoretically you could play that down here, which you could do, but it's going to be out of place. Let's take that and move that. I don't even know that shape. I'm going to have to figure that out right now. There it is. Guess you could theoretically play it like that. Let's see if there's another one. Well, we'll play the F sharp diminished like this. It's going to be very interesting. Index barring the index barring 4 strings, the D, G, B, and high E. Okay, the index is going to bar 4, the D, G, B, and high E. Then I'm having the middle finger bar the G, B, and high E, and the pinky is coming across and hitting the 7th of the B. Again, index on the 4th fret, starting the D string barring, middle finger is barring on the 5th fret of the G, the B, and the high E, and the pinky is just on this. It's a very unusual shape, F sharp diminished. So if we have all those chords together, G, A minor, B minor, C major, D major, E minor, the wacky F sharp diminished, and back to G. So this is a way to understand how chords work together and operate within a key, how to make chords, how to then, once you start learning what the notes of a chord are, you can create these chords in many different positions. So this is Brant B. Guitar signing off. I hope you enjoyed this music theory lesson. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below, and please subscribe to the channel. Have a good day.